Here's your daily dose of history. These events happened on July 3rd. In 1608, French explorer Samuel de Champlain founds the city of Quebec, the first permanent European base in what is now Canada. Champlain goes on to establish additional French colonies, forges mostly friendly relations and alliances with First Nations, and becomes New France's administrator. Lake Champlain, a natural freshwater lake on the border between New York and Vermont and extending into Quebec, is named after the Frenchman. In 1863, during the U.S. Civil War, after Confederate forces are crushed during the ill-fated Pickett's Charge, General Robert E. Lee is forced to retreat to Virginia, bringing a crucial victory for General George Meade's Union forces at the three-day Battle of Gettysburg, the bloodiest battle in American history. The Confederate casualty rate during Pickett's charge is over 50%, and when Lee calls on Pickett to rally his division for the defense, Pickett allegedly replies, "General, I have no division." In 1971, Jim Morrison, the enigmatic frontman of American rock band The Doors, is found dead in a bathtub in Paris, France, at age 27. No autopsy is performed, and while drugs are suspected, the official cause of death is listed as heart attack induced by respiratory problems. Morrison is buried in Père Lachaise, Paris's largest cemetery. In 1988, near the end of the Iran-Iraq War, the U.S. Navy cruiser Vincennes, deployed to the Persian Gulf to protect Kuwaiti oil tankers, shoots down an Iranian passenger jet that it mistakes for a hostile Iranian fighter aircraft. All 290 people on board are killed. Iran calls the incident a barbaric massacre. U.S. officials initially defend the action, claiming the aircraft was outside the commercial jet flight corridor, flying at only 7,800 feet, and descending toward the Vincennes. A month later, U.S. authorities acknowledged that those previous claims were inaccurate, and that the Iranian plane was, in reality, in the commercial flight corridor, flying at 12,000 feet and not descending. A report from the U.S. Navy blames crew error caused by psychological stress on men who were in combat for the first time. Minutes before the attack, in fact, the Vincennes had engaged Iranian gunboats that had shot at its helicopter. The U.S. agrees to pay $62 million in damages to the families of the Iranians killed in the attack. In 2021, Carnival Cruise Line's first cruise ship since the coronavirus pandemic halted its operations in March 2020, departs from a U.S. port. The Carnival Vista sets sail from Galveston, Texas, with passengers required to confirm that they are fully vaccinated against COVID-19 prior to boarding. Don't forget to check out Today in History in my Teachers Pay Teachers store. There's a link in the description. Which of these events did you find most interesting? I'd love to know. Please let me know in the comments. And I would really appreciate it if you would like this video and subscribe to the Learn with Mr. Lewis channel. And there's another great Mr. Lewis video here and another one right here. Thanks for watching.